Hey fam, it is Wine Down Wednesday, and today we are going to discuss 5 easy steps to a healthier lifestyle. Now, starting a fitness program is a great way to start a healthier lifestyle. And stay tuned, we are going to discuss some of the easy steps and later on answer any questions that you may have about a healthier lifestyle. Let's go. All right, it is Wednesday, hump day. We are almost through the week. I want to welcome each and every person tonight. I have my cue cards today so that I will not veer off topic because we have a very special guest. I'm super excited. And I first want to introduce you to Miss Jackie Davis, fitness extraordinaire. She is a Texas State alum. She has all the credentials. She has a bachelor's of science in, remind me again,
in exercise sports science and pre-physical therapy.
Okay. And believe me, I know that Miss Jackie Davis is on her thing, especially the physical therapy, because as y'all know, I have some back issues, and she definitely knows her thing. I'm super excited. This is the International Public Health Week, and so what a better way to get the community, family and friends started into a healthier lifestyle than learning how to start a healthier lifestyle. So before we begin, we have to get into some housekeeping stuff. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that like button and the subscribe button so that you can be in the know of each and everything that we do here at Texas Brown Sugar. And you'll be the first to be notified when I have special events, when I have special videos that come out. And if you are new here, welcome. We do Wine Down Wednesday, usually with something to drink, whether it be red wine, white wine, tea, coffee, whatever it is. And we usually toast to something. And today we are going to toast to a healthier lifestyle. Now, today I'm being real good. And today I have sparkling water.
Thank you, Liz.
So today we are going to toast to a healthier lifestyle for all. Cheers. 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 And let me know in the comments what you guys are drinking on this evening. I would love to just bask in whatever it is you guys are drinking. If it be Henny, red wine, white wine.
On a Wednesday.
It's hump day. You know, sometimes we gotta get through it. Get through it, okay? So let's see. To start things off, we have a couple of easy steps to help you with your fitness training. And also, if you want to ask a question, please put a question mark in front of your question and then go ahead and ask it so that we can make sure we don't miss your question and or comment. We want to be sure we get all of your questions answered today. Again, this is The Sweet Life with Lessa Davis, and we want to give you the sweet life. So let's get started. Oh, before I forget, tonight's program, how could I forget this? Ooh, it's Wednesday, y'all. Tonight's program is brought to you by Curly Cuties. Come on here, my daughter. Curly Cuties has a beautiful baby shampoo line. They have conditioner and shampoo. This is the baby shampoo. They also have the hair growth serum. That is their number one seller. They are also in the process of taking pre-orders for their rice water collection, as well as their honey and almonds. So make sure you go to curlycuties.com and check out their baby shampoo. So let's get this party started. All right. So 5 easy steps, all right?
No, they're easy.
Ooh. Baby, Miss Jackie.
You know?
Yes. So first step, you have to have some sort of baseline. You have to know where you are at. And so you have to assess your fitness level. Now, you probably have an idea of where you are, but you need to assess so that you can benchmark and be able to know if the fitness program that you have incorporated is actually doing what it's supposed to do. So, Jackie, if you don't mind, give us a few ways that we can assess our aerobic and our muscular fitness, and we'll go into why it's important for both aerobic and muscular. But what are some ways we can do that?
So I think when clients first start off, the baseline for when I first see a client, this is their day one. It's going to be their 3-minute step test, their plank test for their core, their overhead squat assessment for muscular imbalances, as well as their wall sit for muscular endurance for their legs.
And that wall sit, let me tell y'all.
And also our push-up test. And usually men will start off on full body, and then women will start off on their knees. And so those are the main 5 tests that you would like to absorb first and make sure that this is where we're starting at. So next time we measure again and evaluate again, we should be progressing with strength endurance and as well as body composition and inches and all that good stuff.
Them
right,
inches.
Right,
but mom will work in progress. Having back issues make you lazy.
Yes.
So I know about these inches pumping up.
Yes. And so as always, the baseline. Also, we have the sit-up test as well. So some people can't even do a sit-up yet. So that sometimes you may take that out or add that in. But if you can, you want to time that for a minute and see how many reps you can get in, and that'll tell you your baseline of what we need to do next time to progress from there.
Okay. So to sum it up, we do wall sits.
Yep.
We do
3-minute step test.
a 3-minute step test.
Step test.
Okay.
Wall sit.
A wall sit, plank,
Push up.
sit up,
And overhead squat assessment.
overhead sitters. Okay. Don't worry, y'all. We're going to have notes for you all on texasbrownsugar.com so that you can go back. And also, this video will be up later on YouTube, so you can also go back and get this. So don't worry about not taking notes. We got the notes taken for you. Don't worry about it. Okay, moving on to step number 2. So we've done our assessment. We know where we are at fitness point. Now we need to design our fitness program. And just saying that you're going to exercise every day is that's easy to say.
Yeah.
But we need a plan. How can we go about creating a plan?
So I think it just depends on where you're at in your fitness journey. So obviously, if you have a trainer, they'll be creating the plan for you and the program for you based off your needs and what you want and your desires. But if you're at home and you honestly, either you can't afford a trainer or your schedule doesn't fit with one, I think it's best to always start off with showing up. That's number 1 across the board, because it's easy to say, okay, I want this goal, I want to do this, I want to do that. But if you don't ever show up when you don't feel like it, or the times that's hard, that's what makes the process very difficult. So I would say from their program design is if a client came to me, I would tell them, I'll listen to their needs and their wants, and I'll base the program off of there. You want to add in a little bit of what they want, and you also want to add in what they need as well, not just what they think they need, right? And so from there, that's pretty much the gist of how you design a program. And then I like to do a lot of compound movements, which Leslie will tell you.
Baby, she doubles up on those. Let me tell you.
Compound movements are when it involves more than one muscle group. So I love to do compound movements. It's one of the best movements you can do for growth and as well as getting strength across the board with every muscle group. And then also, if you're at home as well, you can do that with a set of dumbbells. So that's why I love compound movements, because they're universal. It doesn't have to be a barbell. It doesn't have to be a machine. It could be a set of dumbbells, and you can get the job done just like that as well. So
okay,
which we know when COVID happened, we had dumbbells and we had parking lot.
Dumbbells in the parking lot. Yes,
for a year and a half.
You know what? I'm gonna post that pic. I still got that pic of us in the parking lot,
and we still made progress with a set of dumbbells. Believe it or not.
Joel Meza said, "You're the best, Jackie. P.S. Adjust your mic." Okay, Joel, we gonna try to get her set. Let's get you all the way up on the mic. Okay, so we've designed our fitness program. Okay, step number 4. This sometimes is. I'm sorry, I'm skipping. That's why I got
skipping.
You're
skipping.
Number 3. Oh, hey, y'all would have think I had some wine already. All right. Number 3, assemble equipment. Now, I'm sure you all know we gonna need some shoes.
We need shoes.
But what else, if anything, do we need? Fitness gear. What else do we need to get our healthier lifestyle started?
So I would say I love that fitness can be universal for everybody. So I always encourage my clients to come as you are, right? We all cannot buy the gear that match this and match that. A t-shirt and some shorts gets the job done, right, Liz? A t-shirt and some shorts, some tennis shoes, right? So people always wonder, do I need cross-training shoes or do I need running shoes? And I think for the most part, running shoes will do the job, especially if you're just not starting off, because it's universal to be able to do everything with. But obviously, when you start lifting heavier and you want to do your RDLs, your deadlifts, your squats, you do want a flat surface shoe, right? Because you want to mimic a barefoot, pretty much.
I did not know that.
You want to mimic a barefoot.
Hey,
so yes.
Yes. Come on.
So, but if you're just starting off, running shoes will do the job. For the most basic movements, you can run with it. You can do your HIIT training with it as well. Also, you can do your jumping movements, your plyometrics. So I would say a t-shirt, some shorts, some tights, even a hoodie. I love hoodies. If y'all know me, okay, I love a good hoodie. Okay, I love to sweat. Okay. So I think that honestly, it's really that simple. And then if you're a hoodie, but we're here, boo. But no, honestly, even resistance bands, anything that you can get your hands on will do the job. I think people get intimidated by the gym setting and, the heavier weights and the machines. And I've learned through this my own journey of starting my own business that you may not have all of that. So it's good to be creative. It's good to know, okay, if I can substitute this with this, it can still get the job done. We can still make progress, whether I'm in a corporate setting or not, as far as, the extra machines and the heavier weights and all of those other variables. So a little goes a long way. So
we have Braylon said she's taking my notes so I can get my waist small by tomorrow.
I love you, Bray.
Jackie is the GOAT of fitness.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
Honey, Miss Williams, we need to be on the same program because this got to go too. Okay.
Shout out to my friend from Dallas. Hey, Braylon.
Got to get it together. Now, there is also a big push and a lot of questions about fitness trackers.
Okay.
Now, this is another reason why you should hit that bell button next to the subscribe button because I have a video that I did about my fitness tracker, and hopefully it will answer all your questions. Again, hit that button so that you'll be notified when the video posts. But do we need a fitness tracker? And yes or no? And if yes, is there a specific one that you prefer, whether it be on your wrist or across your chest?
Honestly, it's been a study that you honestly don't need a fitness tracker, unfortunately. I mean, JFit, don't listen to this. Because all of my clientele, we do have a fitness tracker, right? But honestly, it says it doesn't always calculate the way it should, and every variable is so different when it comes down to running versus squatting. It doesn't always track accordingly to what you're actually burning. That's what has been studied, especially with our watches.
That's why she has the degree, okay?
But I honestly like to encourage people that if you don't even know what your goal is as far as what your calorie is, if you don't know a roundabout number, I love the MyZone. And if you know me, you know that. Because it does calculate your effort levels. It has different like blue, green, yellow, red as far as your effort and where you should be with your heart rate, as well gives you your percentages and also your calories burned. And I think that it encourages clients to push harder. So even though it may not track every single movement and it may not be 100%, accurate, I think it does give you a roundabout number of where you're at, where you want to be, and our goals for that workout session. So can you do without if you really need to? Yes. But is it beneficial? I feel to just keep you motivated. It doesn't hurt, in my opinion, to have one, right? And the ones my clients have is called the MZ3, and it comes across their heart right here, like a band, right under their bra strap, or a mill right here under your chest.
And we'll have links to all of that in the description below at the end of this show live stream today. Okay, moving on to number 4.
Are we on 4?
Okay, we're moving along. This sometimes is the hardest step for most people. And hopefully because of today, we are going to encourage you to do number 4, and that's get started. Nike, just do it.
Come on.
I need some residuals from that. But we just have to get started. And so many people don't have a problem with day 1, maybe week 1. What are some tips that you can give the audience to help them begin and maintain a fitness program?
So I tell all of my clients, I love fitness. I think it is the most beautiful thing that you could do for yourself. Right, Les?
Cheers.
Right? And I just think
my
that...
husband loves it too.
Come on. Say that. Because it works, Les. It works. Because it works. But honestly, I think that you have one body, right, and one temple. And I'm really big on that. And it's one thing you can do for yourself as far as your mental, your emotions, your physical as well. And I think that just knowing that as well will get you pushed forward to start, right? So just knowing that, okay, if I have one body and I want to live a long lasting life and I don't want any health problems, complications, not that they don't come up, but it makes it easier to go through life knowing that, okay, high blood pressure, diabetes, everything else that will fall into that realm of you not doing anything and exerting energy out and eating healthy does go a long way. So I just think that, tell my clients all the time, like I said earlier, just show up, right? The days you don't want to, the days you're sore, the days you don't feel like it, the days where it's too early, because we all wake up at 4, JFit. We wake up at 4. Most of my clients start at 5 a.m. in the morning, 5:30, 6, and then so on. So I think I tell them all the time, like, it's not going to be easy. It's a lifestyle, right? And lifestyle, after that, we create habits. And now we yearn for it so much that now it becomes like, okay, and every day, like, I long to work out. Now I feel weird if I don't work out, right? So I think it's all about a balance. But I definitely believe that the benefits of working out and fitness is unmatched with anything you can do in life, and everything else gets better from there. So,
well put.
Like Nike said, just do it. I don't even always feel like it. I'm a trainer saying that myself. I'm tired too, but I know that it's beneficial, and the pros outweigh the cons by a lot. So.
Vita Lavon says 8 months later and I still cry every morning, but discipline works and my conscience takes over to get up.
That's right. Unfortunately. Hi, baby. Hey, Kevana. That's my baby. But that's right. She's right. Consistency and discipline. For sure. I know she started off, she used to live in Seattle, and she will always call me, and she was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do this. I'm going to move to Texas, but I'm not going to do this. I'm not. I was always telling her, just come, just show up, and you'll like it. And here we are 8 months later. And I think she'll be okay with me saying that she's 10 pounds down and 4% body fat down. So it works. It works. You may not always, cheers to that. Cheers, Kayvana. Cheers. So you may not always feel like it, but the benefits are unmatched. And she looks amazing. So I'm proud of her. Shout out to Kayvana.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. We are down to the last step. So we assessed our fitness. We assembled our equipment.
Mm-hmm.
What else did we do? Notes.
We assessed what.
We assessed. We designed the program because we just can't go out and willy-nilly just do whatever. We know what equipment we need. Very easy. Shoes, shirt, pants.
Your body.
And we're getting started. The fifth and last one, we need to monitor our progress. Jackie is huge on this, monitoring our progress. This is almost like if you don't monitor your progress, it's like going in blindly, just assuming that whatever you're doing is working. And there's been a lot of times where I was like, oh man, I know my numbers are going to be horrible just because based off of how I felt at the time. But when we did the numbers, my numbers was like, okay, you did a little bit, not a lot, but you did a little.
But progress,
that was motivation for me.
That's right.
And so it's very important that we monitor our progress. How do we monitor our progress? Is it just most people only do pounds? Like I've lost, 10 pounds or I've lost 5 pounds. But how do we monitor our progress so that we can effectively know that the program we have designed is working, or if we need to do something different?
So for my JFit that's tuned in, I know y'all know, we measure every 4 to 5 weeks, right? Where we have evaluations for our body fat, our weight, our inches, which is biggest and huge as well, our muscle and our fat. And so I think that the scale, in my personal opinion, does not matter. I don't think so. I think that when you hop on the scale every single day, whether you be at home or in the gym setting, you don't know if that's fat that you're gaining or muscle. You don't know if you lost inches. You don't know anything besides the fact that, okay, if the scale went up, you don't know what that means for you, right? So it can always mean that you may have gained some muscle, which that's what we love, that's what we want, right? But you'll see that number coming from maybe like, let's say 150 to 155, like, and you'll start freaking out like, okay, I'm gaining weight, not knowing that may have been muscle, which is what we need as well, right?
That's happened to me several times. I'm like, ooh, I gained like 3 pounds. You're like, oh, but
it was muscle, so that's what we want.
Yeah, you're leaner. Your body fat is down.
Exactly. As well as we fluctuate as far as hormones for our ladies, as well as water weight, sodium intake, like all that plays a role. So I just think the scale itself, stepping on a scale every day, does not tell you exactly what you need to know if you're making progress or not, right? But so I love taking the body fat percentages. Now that right there with your handheld, okay?
Yeah.
Right? Or unless you have a body scanner, if you're at a gym setting, I think that's the best way to know, because if you know how your body fat is looking, we know from there, okay, I can calculate my muscle, what I gained from there, or if I didn't lose fat, what do I need to rearrange from that setting? So monitoring your progress is one of the biggest things, and if you're not doing that, then I think we need to start.
Okay.
We need to start, because you would never know. And you can also, calculate your progress as far as if you lifted heavier than you usually do. If you started off with 10-pound dumbbells, now you may be up to a 20. That's called progressive overload. So you can always monitor your progress that way as well, knowing, okay, before I could only do 2 burpees, now I can do 3, right? Okay. It's different levels to it. So it doesn't always have to be just, okay, I lost inches and I lost weight. That's the goal as well. That's what you want. But it's also other areas that if you're already at where you're at in fitness and you already know, okay, I'm at a maintenance phase and I love where I'm at in my fitness goal. So let me try to do a pull-up now. let me try to do more than, let me try to run a mile under 8 minutes. There's other variables that you can test. On my deadlift, I lifted 100 pounds. Let me try to do 120 next time. So I love progressive overload because we always have for our JFit cardio weeks, which is HIIT training. We always have strength weeks, knowing that, okay, last time we lifted 145, let's step it up this time and let's get to 150 to see if we're, getting stronger in those areas as well. So it's different ways to monitor progress. There's different variables as well. So, yep.
Okay, y'all heard it. Now, we've gone over the 5 steps, and we're going to quickly review them one more time. 1, we need to assess our fitness.
Yes.
2, we need to design a program. 3, we need to assemble our equipment, purchase, whether that be, and if you want to go and get equipment like a bicycle or a treadmill,
yes,
I highly recommend, if you are not familiar with the equipment, that you go to some sort of gym. Most gyms allow 1-day passes and test out the equipment so you can get accustomed to it. And then number 4, get started. Just do it. Just do it. And then number 5, you need to monitor your progress.
Yep.
You need to set those goals, whatever that goal may be. Mine, I'm gonna get there, y'all. Y'all gonna have to pray for
this is my client that used to eat Oreos. Okay.
Yeah. But my goal is
I'm telling your secret. I'm telling your secrets list.
Under 30, specifically 28%. That's what I want to be at. So, fam, if y'all want to send your prayers up, please do, and encourage me when y'all see me maybe not doing what I'm supposed to. Call me out.
Hold her accountable.
Please hold me.
Is
accountable.
Gina here? Hold her accountable, Gina.
Yeah. Ooh.